Hi guys, welcome to another episode of Bant and Rant. I am your host for today. I am Tichwa, and today we have some familiar faces again on Bant and Rant. I brought back Coca and then Highest. Yes, for today's episode. And we have Ginger here, of course. Now, today's topic is there a moral obligation to help strangers? Is there a moral obligation to help strangers? Now, day in and day out, especially on the internet, right? We see a lot of people, quote unquote, begging on the internet, right? And we also see stories where people end up helping strangers and then they come back being all ungrateful and even saying that, this is small. If you could have done more, like, people feel entitled to your money or help, especially on the internet, right? So I want us to discuss here today is there a need or are we obliged to help strangers, both physically or on the internet? Now, let me start with, Ginger, have you ever helped a stranger before in any way, whether on the internet or in person?
Oh, as for in person, I carry, not always, but often, I carry like a bag of coins, or I put coins in my purse or something, so that the little children that beg or the disabled people, I give them some of the coins or any little change I have. On the internet too, I think like once or twice, somebody asked me on Snapchat, like those, oh, Ginger, 30 CDs to chop, I know good chop, those things. Yeah, I helped that person once, and I think once on Twitter. Yeah.
Okay, Coca, what about you?
Oh, it's become something you don't try to do, because once you start it, is a norm, and it's there. So every day, every blessed day, as I'm sitting here, somebody is dragging me for hospital bill. Yeah.
No, but the person's not a stranger though.
No, that's what I'm saying, that the way it comes, based on your spirituality and your morals, it becomes like
an obligation.
Yeah. So it's
normal.
It's stress, but you just need to manage how you go about it, or it will over you.
Okay, yeah, I agree. Hi, so what about you?
Yeah, I think it's part of us, and it depends on the person, the kind of heart you have. You can even end up saying you don't want to do it again, but you still do it, depending on you and the kind of religion you belong to, the kind of training, and what you have even been through.
Yeah.
Okay. My worst one was when I told somebody who a friend has passed that, oh, I'll help your family out, and I didn't know their definition was a different thing. School feed, everything. I mean, that time of the month support was even demanded, and it was like, you need to find a way to draw the line. But I didn't know once you start, you are engulfed in it, and it's crazy. It's really crazy.
Okay, Ginger, have you ever helped out a stranger or someone and like you've regretted it before?
And the children on this one.
How do you?
Honestly, sometimes when you give them, like, they'll come maybe at 5. When you give 3 money, then they'll use their hands to be hitting the car, or they can. I remember one time I was with a friend, and then like we gave one on this side money, and the other one on the other side pressed their breast, like
press your friend's breast.
And those internet ones too, if they text you and you don't mind them, then they'll start insulting.
That's true.
Yeah,
that's true. Coca, have you regretted helping a stranger or someone before?
Yeah, I did, and later I felt bad, and it became worse. I rather got into it deep, because so there was an accident, and there's one thing I have decided to do, that in this world of profession, have friends in everywhere, so that in case anything happened to you any day, there's a speed dial. So I called 37, then she was given the bed, she was attended to, no bill and everything. And then I got a call. Me coffee no untia kana de me coffee ne.
Hey,
almost 1 week memra back. So and the list was what she wanted, and I said, oh fine, I can get you kinky for that 1 week, and I'll get you Gary and support you. And Mbekuni nkwane dear, you could sort yourself. There was a video call.
Hey.
There was a video call. So she did a video call and I couldn't pick. Then she recorded a video and sent it to me. Then she realized I wasn't watching the video. She sent it, deleted and resent it till I watched the video. Na bra ubu musay. Na mitin baby na so bebo amio.
Hey.
Mwa detailed and you're supporting. Detailed. Uye kudrewi and I was like,
Wow.
how did I end up here?
How did you?
Then the mom called me. Abrantie. So where do you there? So now, bro, and I was like, I said, your daughter, I don't even know her. I saw the video online and I just decided that, oh, I know the person they are talking about. So let me go. Maybe I was in Empanada until where the Mudevi. So yeah,
Wow.
Yes. And at that point, I realized where she was going. She was going to win because at Tanami, I mean, when he was so she has also that. So I needed to sort out. It became worse. I decided not to do. Then my own friend, wife, passed. So I needed to go to friends we are close to get products and stuff to help with the 1 week and the funeral. Then I realized that day I said, oh, it was like presidential candidates. The insults started coming. Everybody adoring everything. So you just have to be careful how you do these things. You just have to be careful.
Guys,
Yeah.
have you regretted helping someone before?
I'm not going to say regret, but lesson was learned. Yes, sometimes when you are doing good for people, you do not look at their actions. If you start looking at those things, you stop doing it. Because from the onset, I started looking at those things. I feel if I'm helping this person, I'm supposed to get this in return and all that. But at the end of the day, you get disappointed. So I feel, let me just do it. I just want to help. But I'm not going to say regret. But I remember one girl on Facebook. I was trying to look for the chat for you to see. If I can remember, like 5 years ago, I had a boutique. So I'd wanted to do something else, which is a food business. So I wanted to close it down. And, you know, mostly they post those videos on Facebook that, go into the comment section, write what you need. Maybe your helper might be watching and all that. So I bunged on the video and I just went through the comment section to just read it. And I saw one girl, she's called Victoria. She follows me, she will watch this. And I saw her saying that, she's a seamstress and she would want to get is a mannequin. Yeah, she would want to get a mannequin for her sewing stuffs and all that. And at that moment, I was trying to put my shop down and then open a food business. So when I saw that comment, I just quickly replied to that comment that, come into my DM or call me on this number. And she called and I told her, okay, I'm closing down my shop and I have it. If she can come I can send it to delivery and I can do that stress. So if she can come all the way from where she is to Tema, that will be fine. And she said, okay, so her boyfriend, trust issues. Her boyfriend had to call me, madam, my girlfriend said blah, blah. I'm like, I'm in Tema, this community. If you get here, call me. This is my picture. I don't even have time. If I need someone to use for medicine, that girl will be the last person because the money will not come. You know what I'm saying? So they called me and they came and she came with a boyfriend and I just had to wrap it up for them. And then they sat down, thanked my mom like, yeah, she abida. It's so strange. Comment section and you do this, do that. And so now, that little good I did for the girl, she's been following me and all that. Sometimes she tells me I should bring fabrics for her to do it. So even though one or two, you kind of feel like regret and all that, but at least one or two people will still remember you. So I don't really say regret, but lesson. Yeah, lessons have been learned. Yeah.
Yeah. So, but personally, right? What's the kindest thing anyone has done for you before?
A bad thing.
Personally.
Yeah,
Because I don't
personally.
remember.
Personally. That one cry. Let me go this way. I went for a church program. Yeah, that was somewhere 2017, and the prophet that came, Prophet Alex Nanenshira was like, in 20, like up to next year, someone is going to do something for you. So sow a seed. So I sowed a seed and the following...
As in cassava, grain...
Anyhow you want to put it, okay. So I saw, any Christian will understand when I say sow a seed. Yeah.
Okay.
So I sowed the seed and the following year...
I'm Audu, so communicate to me. How do you sow a seed? What seed?
Coca.
Cassavas don't have seeds.
Midua meko.
Thank you.
Okay. So I sowed the seed, and the following year, God being so good, I met my then godmother. She asked me, at that time, I hadn't attended the media school and all that. She asked me, what do I want to do? Do I want to go to school? Blah, blah, blah. I said, I want to go to school. She said I should just do the enquiries, and everything was sorted out.
Wow.
And that's one of the greatest good that someone, though I sowed a seed to get it, but I feel if she wasn't there at that moment, I wouldn't know what
video,
I would do. So I really, really do appreciate her, Atina. Eluwable, God richly blessed her. She came through that moment and paid everything. Media school fees, be easy. Multimedia, be easy. But this woman sorted it out, my projects, everything.
As in Joy FM.
Like she paid everything.
Multimedia.
Institute of Ghana.
Multimedia is Joy FM. So, Chiremuyi.
Masa Koka, today I won't be lady, allow me.
Have you ever been a lady on the show?
Let me sit down quiet. You see, say today I comport myself. Allow me. Make menko Kenyan mamba.
Coca, please. You don't go and help.
So that's one thing that a few said. It was good.
Yeah,
it was so good. A lot day.
What about like a complete stranger?
A complete stranger.
Have you ever gotten help?
Cobra. Let me think about it.
So for me, I would say after uni, there was one time that should I say my senior or someone who had graduated before I did. Senior. Yeah, so my senior, he was going to work, and then he was on Instagram looking at my pictures, and then his boss was sitting right beside him. So they were in traffic. So his boss saw, I was like, oh, who is that? She's very beautiful. And she was like, oh, it's my friend. She just graduated, actually. She's looking for somewhere to do her national service. Yeah. And then the boss was like, oh, let her come and do it in our company. Yeah. So I went to do my national
benefits of being beautiful.
Hold on.
Beautiful.
Exactly.
My memory just went blank. So you went to do the service.
Yes, I went to do my national service there, and I ended up working there for a few years. And there was nothing inappropriate. Yeah. He wasn't even my direct boss. It wasn't my department.
No, she's just putting it out there.
Okay.
She's just, but the way Ojo shouted,
yeah,
the way Ojo shouted, she's just putting it out there. She's just putting it out there.
So, can I say my story? So,
your story, we are interested. So, we are listening.
Yeah, so at that time, interested. You know how national services, they had thrown me somewhere. Yeah. So, he asked me to, print those things.
Oh, yes, I know.
I should come to the place. So, I went there, and then, it was sorted for me. So, I started working there. I didn't even used to see him a lot. So I used to see him 1-1. So, I was very grateful to, my senior and then the boss for helping me, because I got a job out of it.
Because your senior could have said, oh, she's beautiful, but the character...
But he was like, Yeah, and even with my senior, it wasn't somebody I was close
to. You get
to.
it. So.
It was just like, oh, hello, hi, that kind of thing. So
the finest day they here.
Yeah. Pretty privileges.
Pretty privilege. I didn't know why. That be mentality. I didn't know the story.
Some of them, they don't do good freely. Like that. To them when people are doing stuff.
This thing is so
let's be real.
No, let's be real.
We are not diverse.
Let's be real. Yeah.
You see, your senior introducing you to somebody and then see.
Oh, really?
No.
Me, you know how many
What I'm saying, you're not getting.
You know what?
You're not getting my context.
No, let's even talk about how did I start working at KSS.
That's what I'm saying. That
I went to. Wait, let me say that story too.
I'm saying in real life.
So that you
in real life. No. I'm saying real life.
KSS is also real life.
And I make us say, oh, they ain't for KSS.
Say Usinia. I'm saying genuinely. Say Usinia when you're close to know, will just get up and vouch for you.
No, he was looking at.
No. Listen.
Right?
No. So you wait. When you don't let me land,
first time for you.
When you don't let me land, when you don't let me land,
okay, you land.
If your senior who is not close to you to vouch for you, it takes grace.
Yeah,
that's what I know. Yeah.
So for somebody to do it for you, and the person is not even close to you, and have that affirmation that no nipa we me jinidi. And I'll do more. That is what I'm saying. That listen.
But the way you put it, you be like.
The way you.
The way you.
Class favor.
Smart. And class favor. So thank you. Like honestly,
you have everything. You are smart. You are pretty. You are endowed.
Thank you.
You speak your mind. All those things will give you a job. I mean, it's
if your best friend or your senior's boss was to be coca.
On here for free,
like by this time.
Is it true?
Nasa, coming to car, no, I mean,
Hey,
Yeah,
So you would not do it for free if
No,
you
no,
were
no.
the
But I'll
boss.
say, how should I tow a car? Now, why they tow car? And then when they papa
No,
fast
no, yeah, Papa. Now one gym fast one. No.
benefits, no. When I'm for best, I want him to do onyaye.
At work. No one came to visit me at work.
Oh, but good
Oh,
is good to
please.
do good.
Yeah.
And I don't think you should attach revenue to good kindness. If you really do that, you do it. But we should be real. And your baby and your papa.
Yeah.
Papa ni bi wo a trap.
Yeah.
So you just need to be real. Yes, I've done good to somebody.
Has anyone done good to you though? That you remember, like something big?
Every part of my life has been that. So when I'm doing it, I care less. So I look out for people to help without they coming to me, because my life I've never written an application before. I've never struggled. I mean, if I tell you my relationship with how I became the son of Kufu, you marvel that I get to the house, they say my name Nana, I do the same thing.
And maybe then they won't see.
Oh, say mema dear na make.
Na say
LGBTQ
junior.
Na go pon fa born in chow.
Because honestly, thank you. Thank you so much.
I distance myself from any Inkun and Johnson baby oil. Yes. So I mean, people have been good to me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Every December, there is this company I do butter with. So a lot of media houses, I help them to get food stuffs and things so that they can give to their workers and go. So at the end of the month, sometimes I get like 1,000, 2,000 bags of rice. In my area, once you are in my, like for instance, this zone, every house will get a bag, oil, will get soap and everything. I make sure everybody gets it. There are homes I know the kids are struggling to go to school. I have friends in UK, my siblings and other things. I take used clothing and other things and I help them with it.
Right.
There are people I know they are pregnant, they're having complications. I know doctors or I know people who can. So I feel that's my currency. If I really want to get good life, that is what I do. But I have done some and I regret it.
Okay.
Yes. Some I regret. And no matter how God will come in, there will be justification. I felt it was wrong. That the person wanted to get to me, and that was how the person got to me, and it became something else. So
Okay, so Coca, would you say you're the type of person that thinks first and then before helping, or you help first before you like even think about it?
that's what I'm telling you. This morning I've given somebody 4,000 for school fees, and I realized I don't have any money for the weekend.
Wow. Wow.
Yes, I've given 4,000. My sister is on my neck. She needs money for her car, but the call came around 5:30, and the tone of the voice, well, I wasn't ready for the conversation, so I just pushed the money. Then I realized. So my sister said, "We confirm me merchant na mano." Also, you work 100 cities. I was like, the long weekend starts from today, so that's how it is.
But you are positive. You are positive. You get some, right? You get the money back.
I have never done good that have gone starving. That's what I told you. There are things I have. I mean, somebody have called me to say I should go and see somebody at the port for a car before.
Oh, okay.
When an artist I gave my car to took the car, and I said, okay. We sat on radio and I said, well, can't you mean chasing you? I've gotten it. I was forced to sell my house because I worked with a company. The company was not paying, and the people were my neck. I was forced to sell the house. Somebody paid for my 2 years in an apartment so for me, the act of kindness is a faith investment. If you do it because you're doing it and you're not doing it without a purpose, there might not be manifestation. But when you do it, and I feel when you have you do something and you feel bad about it, go back to faith and let faith know that what you did, you regretted it based on this action, and that faith will give you the strength to move on. But you are hurting the person. Yes, but doing good and investing in a woman are two different things. We need to draw that line. We need to draw that line. That you deciding to help your girlfriend is an investment. It's not doing good.
Okay.
Yes, so we are talking about strangers.
But I wanted that line to be drawn.
It's not doing good, but it's all
Women
falls
are
doing good.
But we investment. What we are able to me, I can say refund.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So I'm about to give you guys some scenarios, and I want to see your mind or what you would do when you find yourself in a situation, right? So if you are very late for an important meeting and you see someone faint by the roadside, what would you do in that situation? Let me start with you.
Me, this type of situations, because I don't know if. It's not about that. Like, I have to think. You understand?
Yeah.
But I'm somebody who I put myself first. You understand? But
And
it depends.
that's okay.
I usually put myself first. That one down, not like. But someone faints, a medical issue there, the person can die. So that one there, I'll help the
late
person.
for an important.
Or I'll order Uber for them to help the person. Help can come in many different ways. Me myself, I cannot help you. So
but the Uber will help.
You know the Uber also take long to come though, and you're late. You're running
the
late.
Taxi. I will stop the taxi. Look at this person has fainted. Mumbano. Because me, I'm on a time crunch. That's what I say.
So that's what you would do, though. That's what you would do.
That's what I can do.
Okay, Coca, what about you? What would you do in that situation?
No, so the one I told you about, that girl. Yeah, that was what happened.
So you missed your meeting?
No, I didn't go.
You didn't go to the meeting?
No, I didn't go. I happened to be
Coca
at
the
37.
helper.
He's so selfless.
No, I happened. There are certain things when you get involved. So the doctor is saying, okay, we are going to run tests. It will cost this. Then I call this, but the person comes. Oh, okay, I'll bring you results. How do you live? Then all of a sudden, when the mom came, so ni boy ni yo. So you have to wait, but the act of kindness will always test your resilience. The act of kindness will always test your resilience. And until you finish it, it's not an act of kindness. Until you finish it, it's not an act of kindness.
So me that stop the taxi there, it's not an act of kindness.
So she has to stop, take the person and pay for the bills and everything. That means Alicia's
now
done something.
So you said the person has collapsed.
Yeah, fainted, yeah.
Do you know, wasting that time to get the taxi, you can give the person first aid.
Well, you don't actually know what happened for the person to faint, right?
First aid,
And that
one is not your fault, Abby.
why not stop a car?
And then I want my...
So you realize what I said? That the act of kindness is not the starting, no, it's till you end it. So, yes.
Please,
what would you do in that situation?
This very thing happened to me. I think I was going to Asase and La Boma, the beach. So I think so I was just using that stretch.
Yeah.
There was traffic, so I didn't even know what was going on. They were stopping the cars and all that, and they were not stopping. And me sitting here, see, I am not really good when it comes to areas, roads and all that.
Yeah.
So when I use this stretch, no matter the traffic, I will be in. I'm not going to follow anyone and say, that is who I am. So, funny enough, when I'm coming here, Mama, I miss you, Kokabefa me or East Legon police station. Into Kokaka and brand me Uber straight to this place. Then I'm not going to bother myself that I'm driving.
Yeah.
So when I'm driving an Anama, the other lady, Her Excellency, is not part because she knows every like this. So I was just using the same stress I keep using all the time. I got there, there was an accident. There were lots of cars in front of me. They were stopping and no one was stopping. Looking at the situation, it was 2 motorbike and the leg was just off. Blood were just flowing on the floor and all that. They were like, Madam, saying Pamochomi, my name. Miss Shamo, minimum hospital. When I even take you to the hospital, getting back to the studio is going to be an issue for me. And show starts at 2. And it was like around 1:40. Papaya Betra Heaven. We don't do it. There were lots of cars. So I had to park, help them get a taxi. The taxis were even like, send an 9 and mean to me.
They will not take.
Because it was just off. That is the issue. Me helping you right now. At the end of it.
Yes, mommy.
No, I'm not married. My name is Erica.
Thank you.
No, listen, there are certain things you can put yourself in. Let's say Ojo coming to work. Ojo doesn't sit here.
Yeah.
He's off the camera, behind the scene, right? So Ojo can call and be like, oh, munye o meba, emergency be, because Ojo doesn't sit here. But if 4 of us or 3 of us are sitting here and you are not in, we can host it.
Yeah.
But Ojo can put everything on hold and sort someone out.
Yeah.
But I have a show at 2.
I agree with you 100%.
And that very day, funny enough, I got there, none of the guests came.
Hey.
None of the
Chairman,
guests
so
came. It was
agree.
just myself and Nanekia doing the show. So if I had also said, oh, papaya, me for being hospital. And at that time, I mean, before, no, me gauge me said, me kwa
Do you understand?
So let's understand. There is a huche before the papa.
No, listen.
you've
It's not about that.
It's
One
not about
word I don't want to even hear in my whole life is a huche. Me won't shame me that. Me won't shame me that.
Amen.
I was not born to be in a huche. It was a circumstance. You come down small. As a human being, it happens.
Yeah.
Even as a country Ghana, you want to meet me.
Eh.
You wake a crib now, but we don't say. No, I want you to embarrass me. No, I'm not talking about this era. So don't laugh. I'm talking about then era. So don't rejoice. I'm not talking about this era. Muhammad's era.
I think
so. Yeah, there are certain good that you feel. Oh, I can do it. This moment I can render that help. Why not? I will do it. But I feel if I'm late for an interview, make a matinee here for 7 years, and I've been called on phone. Madam, be here 7 o'clock, and I'm going, and someone is fainting while you're fasting, and I went faint here.
And he said, oh, check in a corner more title bet in no abonti.
Not born any suka for There was a cost It's true. That one you can even put it on and you want to throw.
Yeah.
So we'll be looking for cab for you and all that. Come to find out, say, what
What's the
the one will slap him.
I think honestly, I feel like usually when people are a little bit more like just a little bit selfish, people claim it to be wickedness, but it life is life. Do you understand? So far as you fainted, you don't know what's also happening to me.
Yeah.
And as human beings, a lot of us learn so many lessons.
Putting
others before us, so it can be quite difficult. If I'm in a circumstance where maybe I'm just driving and somebody has fainted, fine. But if I'm driving to an important meeting, your circumstance versus my circumstance,
that one I agree, because what my will be pick somebody here, then police stops you. What is your narration? That one I agree. There are certain things also when you're doing good,
you need to think
do
about
evaluation.
Yeah.
I have taken somebody to the hospital, the person passed. They say I'm going to show police reports.
You don't even know who this
No, I was
person
detained.
is.
Because why are you even going to call?
The person has passed. And he passed in your car. You say
we're not going to quote Bible that God said we should do good.
And we forget that there is one thing I always say humans forget. Self-love.
Yeah.
Don't go and love somebody more than you love yourself.
Exactly.
Yeah, so my reason is if you get there and you can't help the person, go. If you genuinely can help the person,
do it.
Help the person. Don't come back and justify there. Say, oh, and I'm about 220 and then I went to me anyway. I don't believe in that. Help is help. If you can't do it, go. Then you leave. That day the funeral will come.
So that one, I feel.
Okay. The second scenario: if you find a child lost and crying in the market, do you get involved or you go your way?
It's a dicey situation. One, if I go and help and said I'm a child trafficking person, or I'm going to use for rituals. Me offense me struggle na benye bi. You can't say I'm going rituals. They will take me. So there are choices. You your person. You need to evaluate yourself before you do. So I'll pass somewhere. I like it, but that one day I'll plead that kid say he should look for somebody else because me I'm a homeborn that. And Ghana, we like to beat people before hearing.
Yes, that's very true.
Yes.
Yeah.
And my health insurance is not that strong. I'm in a position. I don't have money now. I don't want anybody vandalizing me. Then the party people will come there and come and say, they will bring me Gary and things I don't like. So that child there, I would take him to where the gramophone or the mommy before she hold her till they find their mother. But me holding the child, I say, Ochichim Kolani Neo, Sa script and they won't write it.
Yeah, I also find somebody who can help.
Like you take the child to somebody.
I'll find somebody who can help because I can't.
Okay. Yes.
It depends. I don't know the market the part of the market you are even talking about. Because if
Malamata market.
if let's say maybe Tema community one market and a kid is standing there crying. How old is the kid crying? And what am I? Or the kid is coming to me to say, Auntie, I'm lost or something.
No.
Yeah, lots of people. Why me, Auntie? So I feel when the kid comes to me that he or she is missing and blah 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 blah. There are a lot of women selling. They're like,
me too,
mommy, please, this kid said, Wayera saying he come to one police station is there.
Just to be on a safe
Because
side.
no, I'm not just going to just for that, but I'm not going to leave the kid there that someone should help. Probably it's a trap.
Yeah.
It's a trap. And then they'll be just following. So I'll just get one of the market women. Please join me. Come to one market. It's just a walking distance from the market. So with the police station, it's just a walking distance. So let's drop the kid there. They will do their job. I think that, but leaving the kid just like that, depending on how it happens. Yeah.
Okay. So family and then strangers, right? If someone has an issue at the same time, who are you going to help first?
Obviously, family. Or maybe it's not obvious. Family.
Okay.
Coca. You are the selfless one here.
No, it's association. The one who no, the one who shows value.
Really? Can you explain
And the fact that
that?
you are my family doesn't mean that I should. The person who has always been there for me, I sacrifice the person for you because we are blood. No.
But that's more like friend versus family. This is like stranger. You don't really know the person.
Yeah, you don't really know the person.
He's been good to me, so I like the person.
Really?
It's like you are walking and you see poverty and riches, and they say when the poverty man is from your house and then the rich man is outside, and they say because oye foreign and no. I will help where help is due. You should know that they say blood is thicker than water.
Yeah.
But there are some people who are external, but what they will do for you, family will not do for you. Family is persecuting me. Then the helper outside is helping me. Then the one who is persecuting me is dying. Then I go to help the person. I'll go. That one, it is not by blood. I will do the needful. I will not try to please anybody. That I come here, you give me food. I come here, you give me food. Then one day I bring food. Then somebody else comes to come and eat. No.
Yes.
Maybe there are some family members there. If you do, my uncle will be watching, so let me just be nice.
No.
Like I said, no, I'm not there. I'll go all out for. There are some family members.
Yes.
Me sitting here, my family members are not even up to 10. That should tell you how small I have created my family. That is my mom, my auntie, my uncle, grandpa, those few people. Yeah. But there are some of them that I would help the stranger over them. Because there were situations I went through personally that I felt they could have come through.
But they didn't.
Which I know they could. They are capable, but they didn't. And if you've been through certain things in life and certain struggles alone, you go understand the stranger past your family. That's people. True. There are certain things you yourself, you go through them. So when you see someone going through, there are certain situations when I see the young girls going through, they ask myself, say, how I feel handle this situation? They go feel handle them because I've been there before. So if I help these people, I know they think about it. Because I went to that point, say, I for do this thing. For Charlie, this one, they are for like, she has said do this thing. Yeah. I feel hold them. But this person that they see, she not gonna even go close to how I feel hold them. So Charlie, make her just do one.
Yeah.
Oh, Charlie, for your business. For years, not be any money be out. Either he had just 500 cedis to sort herself out. If not, on you be kwakoda. After that sex thing, pregnancy go feel come. Single mother. Yeah. So you go feel avoid those things. But that family member, he be okay. Yeah. If you're Japade be work home baby or back or they are sorting out. So me strangers there, to be frank with you, and they've been so good. Those strangers, those good you do for strangers, it comes back to you, Yeah. And those people they cry. If not 10 of them cry, at least 8, 7 out of them. So me, family there, the few ones where I get, I go help
so
them.
How would you feel when
the stranger
you are told, into your bush and you couldn't bear TV so. Then you are there one day, the person is at your gate. He needs to go and write an exams for a job and he wants you to pay. Listen to this. He comes from Kumasi, pays lorry fare, goes to sleep in a hotel, comes to your house for 2,000. If it's not witchcraft, what else is it?
You live all the way from Kumasi.
And I said I will send him Momo with the charges. He said I should give him physical cash.
With the charges.
Then you couldn't have me.
Actually.
I'm giving you Momo because I've gotten to a point I don't want to give people physical cash.
Yeah.
Then you said, Mabu and Itia. Okay, I gave you the money. Then he said, Akauba no ne baby I'm dying.
Hey, people
When
are
the money
doing
that
things too.
I am giving is somebody who has recognized my hard work and is saying thank you.
Yeah.
So if one person is dying, what will I do? Don't you think I'll fasten the one who is giving me stress?
Okay, Techua, let me ask you this.
Okay.
Let's say after SS, way back after SS, you are done, you need to do something small before mommy and poppy can gather something for you to do. At that time, you don't even know what to do because where we school, you don't know your left, you don't know your right, and you know, your auntie has a hotel, you feel they are looking for a receptionist, you go and you're like, oh, auntie, I'm done with SS, let me sit at the reception, at least you'll be paying me small when your auntie tells you, I do not do business with family members. How would you feel?
The line has been drawn.
How would you feel?
I'll be so hurt and like.
So till date, calculate when I was done with SS. Till now, it's still day here. It's still day here.
You cannot.
It's still day here. This time my uncle go watch go can house go toss Erica. My catch yourself forget. It's still day here. And now the other auntie in Peking they sing for outside. You can't Ghana. Me way they won't make a pull strings giver. You see how God they do intense. So that thing they help the strangers.
So did you pull the string?
Oh, they pull, but they make the collect.
Auntie, any of my said baby has no best.
I pull the strings give and baby. Oh, I make cousin baji of your brochi. See why? Kaka the obe wire man. They come.
Wow.
That's how God they doing things. But the strangers where they help them, you did the worry. Oh, highest Kaka credit.
Yeah.
This they appreciate. They go everywhere. They mention. Oh, highest try. Oh. You know that kind of vibe. So if your auntie they tell you, say, they do business plus family member. Me bet now me came 2 hours, 3 hours. Make a pull strings for you. So you don't understand? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I also feel like most family members are entitled to like your help or like money because they feel like, okay, we are family.
Yeah.
So, but with strangers, like, okay, I don't know if a man you came to do me good. So like they'll be appreciated like for the rest of their life. But with family members, because they are familiar with you, they are like, you have to help me, but then that is not the case. I make my money, you don't help me. So if I want to help you, I'll help you. It's as simple as that.
So valid.
Yeah.
And there are some, let me just add, there are some family members, they feel if their children are doing well, should just be their children.
Yes.
So they know if we help Queen small, Queen go fee pick up.
Yeah.
Yes.
So why should we help her?
If we give
her that small support, or if we help highest traveler, highest jet, they never go help you. Exactly. They go fit or is visa they make ticket ama. Yeah. The most important thing be the visa.
Definitely.
When you be citizen, you they tell me say make I get the visa. If I get visa, I no go feel buy ticket.
Right.
Oh my God.
The ticket is never the problem.
But they talk about family matter, like the way go come pour out.
Anyways, guys, we've heard some interesting stories. Let us also know about your experience or your story, and then what you also think about today's.
You are asking the viewers to give you stories.
Yeah.
When they are going to bash us.
Oh, they won't bash us.
Oh no, some people might have interesting experiences as well.
They should tell us so that we also laugh at them small.
Let us know what you think in the comment section. Don't forget to like and then subscribe. Also, we'll see you in the next episode. We are out.